Hello, welcome in. I'm Tammy, I'm the Siberian Wind, and this is another After Sunset Sunday. I'm glad you're here. If you will check in the chat when you get here, I would greatly appreciate it. I know I'm a little early tonight, but you know, sometimes you just got to, right? Sometimes you just have to. So, what we are doing tonight is a little bit different from what I've been doing for probably the last few, or well, probably the last 6 or 8 after sunset Sundays. I have been sewing all of those after sunset Sundays, and we are not sewing tonight. Hey, Joyce, welcome in. You're first in the chat, so thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. And Nightbot is giving me a little bit of grief tonight, so bear with me. I am trying to get Nightbot working. That's been one of the other challenges and kind of why I went live a little early, seeing if I could get Nightbot working. Apparently I can't, but maybe Nightbot will wake up in a little bit. Hey Linda, welcome in. Welcome in. Let me silence my phone. I did forget to do that. All right. Somebody messaging me about my meds that I took tonight. Yes, I took them. Yes, I took them. Hey, Chloe, welcome in. Welcome in. So tonight we are not sewing. Hey, Nightbot is finally catching up. All right, so if you have not joined the Reflections Mystery and want to, I'm going to pin that to the top. We are still doing super chats. So if you want more super chat raffle tickets, you can do that. October 14th is the drawing. The last entry date will be the day before. So the 14th is a Tuesday. If I go live on Monday, that'll be the last day. If I don't, then the Sunday before is going to be the last day to enter for this round. That is the bias tape maker and the winding tool, as well as the apartment blocks or the apartments block that I did a few weeks ago. So tonight what we're going to do is we're going to play on the design wall. The first thing I've got pulled out, these are, and I don't know how well you guys can see them, so I apologize. And yes, I know Tiffany is still live, so yeah, I'm kind of stepping on toes unintentionally. Just, I wanted to go live. I was ready. So these blocks, I did not make these. They are from a fabric panel. And I just want you guys' opinion. Tonight is a chat night. Tonight is a big chat night. So like I've got more. See the purple is right here. There's 8 total little panels. They're all super adorable. They're all babies. Here's oh, it's supposed to be upside down. Oops. Okay. This is supposed to be upside down. I didn't realize that. I don't think it matters, but there we go. Now that's fixed. So I'm thinking I want to make like 2 baby quilts out of this, but I don't have an even number of panels. So I have 4 that are cut. So the 2 here plus 2 more. The ones that I've got cut, I've got this one that has the baby screaming, and then this one with the baby with the bottle in its mouth. So I have these 4 that have been cut. But then the other, I would have 6 panels. So how would you do it? Would you make 2 identical quilts? Would you make 2 totally different quilts? I want to hear what you guys would do. What would you do if you were in this boat? You want to put something together with the baby panels. Would you do one quilt? I'm just throwing them up there so you guys can see them. Would you do one quilt that is 4? Would you do another quilt that has 8? Would you try to like divvy up? Oh, you know what? There's a duplicate in here. Let me see if there's more than one duplicate. I don't know. Let's see. We got two blue backgrounds, but they're different babies. Two purple backgrounds, but different babies. Okay, so, well, the green background is different babies as well. So I think all 8 of these are different. Hey, Debbie, welcome in. I am doing okay. I'm medicated again tonight. So we are doing the medicated tonight thing. So that's why we're not sewing. I have spent all day cutting triangles. So all that blue fabric that I had pulled out, I ended up with very little of it going back into the boxes. I was able to cut 1,200 triangles. So I've got them in stacks of 100. So like this one has, because I've got that extra light on, it's not showing up some of these when I get close to the camera. So I've got all of these cut. I did use the AccuQuilt to cut them. So I managed to get 1,200 cut today. And that's all I need for one quilt. So they're cut. But yeah, so this is quilt 1. We've just got to, I just want to know what would you guys do? I want your opinions. What would you do? If you have 4 panels, thank you, Chloe. It is a lot. It is definitely a lot. Would you do 4 in one quilt and then put 8 in the other? Would you divide it? I guess 6 and 6. Would you do that? Like, what would you do? Because I need to make something with these. I do not know what I want to make with them, but I think 12 total. I think so. Yes, 12 total. Yeah, 12 total because there's 8 on this fabric panel. Now this one is duplicated, so I have that twice. I have this one twice. Let's see. I have that one twice, and I have that one twice. So I have all 4 of these on this panel. What in the world did you do to your arm? Uneven numbers are better. Oh, tell me about it. So I had surgery on Thursday. The wrist brace that I've been wearing off and on for 1.5 years. We're trying to get it to where I don't have to wear that and where I don't hurt. Hey, Susan, welcome in. So they basically sliced my wrist and did a whole bunch of stuff, and now I'm just waiting on the healing. I'm in the recovery part, and believe me, recovery is boring. Yep, I had surgery. Yeah, my surgery check-in was supposed to be 1 p.m. Hey, Judy, welcome in. Judy Neighbors is here now, too. We got both of the Judys in here, right? Did I see that right? Am I ignoring myself? No, okay, I don't see the other Judy. Okay, so we have one Judy here so far. Hey, Rena, welcome in. Welcome. Good timing. So yeah, I've got 4 here. You know what? I could do 6 and 6. I think that what I do. Ouch, yes, Joyce, definitely ouch. Definitely ouch. So my check-in time was 1 p.m. I couldn't eat 8 hours before, couldn't drink anything but clear liquids until 4 hours before. And so, of course, I stopped, food and stopped liquids. And then I get there and they were pushing me off. Mix it up 7 panels on one and 5 panels in the other. Alternate with other blocks like stars. I like that idea. I like that. Because I am going to have to put extra fabric into each one anyway. I like that idea. And I'll pull like one of the greens because I don't have any green up here. I'll pull one of the greens to put with this one because they're kind of very similar. So I don't want somebody to think that they're the same thing. Okay. So we have an answer on the baby one. Okay. I like that idea. Because I can always make up a spare star. And I'll look through my orphan blocks and see if I already have an orphan block that will work for each one, and if not, that's okay. I'll make another one. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. You guys are fantastic. You guys are really fantastic. I still have not even moved all of my scrap boxes, guys, from the other day. They are still sitting there, and my flannel box is still on the floor. And I still have the 2 boxes I haven't touched. My purple is going to have to wait. I was going to go ahead and start cutting both the blue and the purple. And the purple, I realized, is going to have to wait because I have to pull a pattern and figure out exactly how much I need to cut, because it's going to be a unique quilt. It's not going to be a standard quilt size. So I have to figure out how much I need to cut. And then I only have one of the sizes I need. So I'm going to do the 3.5 where it finishes 3-inch half square triangles. And the puppy has gone missing. Let me call him with the treat box. Come here, sir. Come on. Yeah, you're in there exploring. Come on. Come over here and lay down. Go. Go find it. Go. All right. So, you guys see the tail? Oh, okay. So, what I've got is a whole bunch of Ziploc baggies. I don't even know how many I've got. But each one has a note card in it. This one says Clue 1. It says background yellow, 5 strips, 3 inches, and color 1 brown is 5 strips, 3 inches. He is a troublemaker. He is definitely a troublemaker. He waited until I got on the live to start going to play. And then now that, I'm live, no, sir. He wants to go play and explore and get into things. Would you settle, please? No, sir. We are not doing treats all night. Please settle. I sewed the borders on my Blockheads 4 quilt today and cut binding for the Guild Mystery quilt from before the pandemic. Been busy. Yes, you have been, Susan. And the puppy just sneaked out. Love your shirt. Thank you. Thank you. It says, gather around, sisters. It's finally Halloween time. Hey, Carrie, welcome in. Glad you're here. All right, so, oh, yay, Susan, you have another raffle ticket. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am looking forward to doing that giveaway, guys. I really am. I'm so excited about it. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is Clue 1. We have 5 of these, and I'm gonna get pins because we're gonna pin this to the wall. And I think I'm gonna pin it to this one first, and we'll just see where we go from there because I have no clue. Yes, you do see the yellow. There's tons more where that came from. There is tons more in this project. And the puppy dog has brought out his favorite color. Can I see it, please? Bring it. In case you ever wondered, hey, yay, Chloe, you have another raffle. Where's your ball? Bring me your ball. You have a raffle ticket. Sewing the binding on while watching. Perfect. Hey, Joan. Hey, Laura. Welcome in. This is Paladin's favorite color. Neon orange is his favorite color. Oh, you're not late. I started early. You are not late, sir. Thank you. Okay. So we have a bright orange ball. This dog, no joke, guys, from the day we got him, he has a preference on color. He is not colorblind like many people think dogs are. Hey, Jaja. I didn't see her check. Oh, there you are. You snuck in on me. That's okay. I'll let you sneak in. I'm glad somebody said hi to you, so I saw your name. I'm so glad. Thank you. Joyce, you caught her for me. Is this your colors for the reflections quilt? Nope. No. No, I don't know that I would like to look at yellow that long. This is a free to good home project, because you guys know that I get a lot of free to good home projects. So if you ever get stumped on a project and it's sat in a box for months and you have no idea what you're doing with it, send it to me. I will absolutely take it because I love the challenge. I really do. I don't even care that it's yellow. I like the challenge. Guys, these bags, I don't know if you can see how dusty they are inside. The bag is not dusty on the outside, it is dusty inside the bag. That's how old this project must be. All right, so that was clue one. That's clue one, is 5 strips of each of those. So I'm thinking maybe it's going to be like 4 patches. I'm thinking something like that. There's 5 of each strip. So it could be a 4 patch or it could be a 9 patch. I don't know. All right, so clue 2, which we do have, is the background, which is yellow. There's 5 3-inch strips. So there's 4, there's 5. Okay. The background yellow as well. This background is yellow in this. Oh my goodness. There's gonna be so much. Hey Linda, welcome in. So there's 5 1 3/4 inch strips on this one. And then the brown is also 5 1 3/4 inch strips. So I'm not sure exactly what we're creating with this. I have no idea what it's supposed to look like. I have no clues. Hey Debbie, welcome in. I am functional and my 7-Up is starting to help with the nausea. So we're doing good. We're doing good. I did take meds about 2 hours ago so that they would be kicked in and I shouldn't be nauseated, but nothing ever works the way that we plan. Jaja says, I started quilting in January, but it's so ugly, so I stopped and put it in the closet. Send it to me. If you want to send it to me, send it to me. Hey, Nanette, welcome in. I do not mind taking the ugly quilts. I do not mind taking the I don't know what I'm doing with it quilts. If you have a pattern with it, send me the pattern. If you want me to have it. If you don't, if you think it is just absolutely hideous and you don't want me to have the pattern, don't send me the pattern. Just send me all the fabric that you have for it. We will figure out something. I don't guarantee that I will send it back because most of these, when I get them, whoever sends them to me or whoever gives them to me is 100% of the opinion they never want to see this project again. So I finish them up and then they are for sale once I'm done with them. Because somebody somewhere would probably love to have it. All right, so those 2 strips are part of this clue. But again, I don't know what the clues are supposed to do. So we may have to do some math, but we're just gonna see. We're just gonna see because I don't have all the clues. I like that, Laura. She says, Jaja, don't give up. You can do it. Yeah, there are times that I have fallen out of love with a project, and I completely understand. When my guilds have had UFO swaps, you better believe that I have given them those ones that I can't figure out what to do with because I'm too close to it. Sometimes you're just too close to a project, and it just makes it so much harder. And I don't even know how many clues I've got, guys. I don't know how many clues. Okay, that was clue 2. And let's see. Do I have a clue 3? Oh, I do not have a clue 3. So I don't know what clue 3 was supposed to be. Oh, yeah. I love to do this. This is kind of my... I kind of get to be creative with it. And most people don't care that it doesn't come out like what they originally thought it was going to look like because they've already given up on it by then. So I have these, and these may get incorporated in, and I'm not sure, but I have these prints, and it's very tan. So it's very close to this color. I've been redesigning several of those projects this weekend so that I can get them finished. Yes, that's sometimes what you gotta do. All right, so that one's a leopard, and it's got a little bit of a stain on it, but I may still use it anyway. This one is a tiger. This one is, I think, a mountain lion. And these did not come with this project. I find if I walk away for a day or two and come back to it, I do much better. And that's true for a lot of projects. Some projects I've had to walk away from for a bit. It's just dark green and brown squares. That's all it is. Oh yeah, send that to me. Absolutely send that to me. All right, this one's a zebra. I know they're far away. At least I can't tell. Like looking in the camera, I can't tell that these are what they are. This one's a lion. This one is another lion. Let me see. Are you going? Yep, you guys will be able to see all the way to the bottom. Okay, you guys can actually see my tape. Awesome. All right, this one's a giraffe. And let's see, we have an elephant. And this one's got some staining on it too. I don't know if it'll come out or not. And then this one is another cup. It's got a couple of giraffes on here. Got a couple of giraffes. And my puppy is being a pain, and the wind has just kicked up. We're having some storms roll through. So it's a really good idea. I'm not sewing. Not putting my machine through it. Okay. So we've got clue 1 and clue 2 and no clue 3. So I don't know exactly what it's going to make. I have no idea. All right, now that's 4. Oh, why am I opening 18? I have 18. Is that the big? No, I have clue 19. Goodness. I got a lot of clues, guys. I don't have all of the clues, though. I don't have all of them. Yeah, that wind is going. That wind is going. Are they little patterns on fabric? Maybe embroidery patterns? I don't think they're expecting you to embroider on it. I don't think they're going to wash out. I think it is printed, but it's really, I don't think it's for embroidery. I don't know. I may take it Wednesday and have someone else look at it with me because they can see it in person and see. I've had projects like that. I will say when I finish them, I feel very accomplished. Yes. There's a lot of projects that I felt like that too. Linda says that she started a top several months ago and lost interest in it. I am planning on getting out and finishing hopefully soon. Yes. See, so some projects, I used to run a store. I used to run a Bernina store, and I would have to do projects to sell different things. So one project might be an embroidery project, or I might pull out certain fabrics to make an embroidery project, or make a bag, or make a quilt maybe. And by the time I'm done, like getting some of the embroideries done or something else, I'm distracted, or I have been taken completely off course and dealing with something totally separate. And that's just not easy to come back to. Hey, Pam, welcome in. So like one of my projects was supposed to be busy fabrics, and the original plan was it's not really a disappearing, it's kind of like a layered block look. And guys, I so tried to go back to that one so many times. I ended up throwing in the towel on it and handing that project off. It was gorgeous. Like, I have pictures of it laid out, but I just couldn't finish it myself. I was too close to it, had too many emotions involved in it, so I couldn't. And then another project that I've sent off to someone else was kind of along those same lines. It was a lot of very busy fabrics that are not in my colorway. Sir, could you stop? Yes, I'm talking to you. He's trying to get into so much, guys. But I couldn't get past how much I really disliked those fabrics together once I saw them together like that. And I passed it off as a UFO swap. And no joke, guys, the lady who got it, she opened the bag, saw the fabrics, pulled it out in front of everybody, and she said, Oh my gosh, I love these. This is going on my table. Fantastic. That means I don't have to worry about it, which was awesome. All right, so this clue 4, we're doing that background yellow again, and we've got brown. We've got 8 strips, 4 1/4, and then 8 strips, 1 3/4. So we are still dealing with a lot of strips. Did I know that this is what we were going to have? No, I did not. And the handwriting is all in the same person's handwriting. So I really kind of wish I knew what they were making with it. But oh well. Their loss is our gain. And I don't think this is a full 8 strips. So we're gonna see. Let's see. Oh, it is. I just lost track. Dinner, hubby, yes. Oh, you're finishing up dinner for your dad and your hubby, yeah. Well, mine just walked in the door. So if you hear some background noise, he's got groceries and kitchen is open air to hear. So we'll have some extra noise, but that's okay. As he goes by. Hey, Rita. So it is just sewing strip together. I assume so. I'm thinking that it's going to sew it together and then cut them apart. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. I didn't even know what kind of pieces were going to be in all of these. So this is all kind of really new to me. I've had this project for, probably about a year now. I think I picked it up about a year ago. But again, it was a free to get home. Do what you will with it. Everybody's saying hi, Tom. I love it. You want to come say hi?
When am I supposed to come on?
Next week. Oh, we're going to have a guest cameo. I've asked him to join me next week. Joan says we finished another region for the all Illinois shop hop on Friday and Saturday. End up doing 32 stores. Oh my gosh. Had fun doing it and looking forward to the next one. I bet. Okay, so we have an official request from Mr. Siberian Wind. What topic would you guys like him to talk about next week? If he is going to join me on October 5th, what topic would you like him to talk about? We can talk about travel. We can talk about military. Did my surgery go well? Yes. So she didn't have to do half of what she was going to be doing. So it was really interesting. Let's see. So there's no actual pattern. Yep, no actual pattern, Rita. I got this as a free to get home project. And the lady that was giving it just gave me the bags, and that's it. All right, clue 5 is also missing, so clue 3 and 5 are missing. Oh, goodness, I opened a new tab. My bad. Let me get the chat back over here so I can see you guys. There we go. That is exciting, Joan. That is incredibly exciting. Yeah, so she was going in there intending to put both of my tendons in the same little sleeve that you have going through your wrists, and when she got in there, they're already in the same sleeve. They don't need to, be moved to the same sleeve. She was just able to remove the cyst off my tendon, which I was told originally that couldn't happen by another surgeon. So it was really nice that she could do it. So now we're just waiting for me to heal. How about topic of local legends, such as historical local info? Okay, I like that idea. Okay, 53-inch squares, 4 strips, 3-inch. Maybe. Okay, so it looks like these 3-inch squares are what was supposed to be cut from the 4 strips. We're going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. Let's see how many we've got. We got 2, 4. This is like a leopard print. So I think these really work well with this. All right, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm going to put them in stacks of 10. Because if there's 50 of them, then there's probably supposed to be 50 blocks. That's what I'm thinking. When he comes back out here, I'll ping him about it and make sure he's cool with that. Because I think he will be. I think he will be. He likes doing the research. And he is good at it. So that's probably going to be what we do. That's probably going to be what we do. All right, let's see. I got 2 stacks of 10. All right, we have a topic for you. Topic of local legends, such as historical local info.
Oh, Casper?
Yeah.
Already got it done.
Yeah.
Because
he's going to research some more.
they don't know that I'm in the theater, do they? And they don't know we do a cemetery tour, right?
I don't know. I don't know if you guys could hear him. He said that he's in the local theater here and that he does a cemetery tour as part of that local theater. So he might already have a lot of that on there. So Tammy, once I finish these 2 quilts, I will be putting any leftover purple in your box. Yay! Squee! I love that. Yes, Wyoming lore would be great for you as well. Yes, it would. It absolutely would. 6, 8, and 10. Casper has an amazing history. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, so do Casper and Wyoming as a state.
Not Alabama?
No, we are not doing Alabama. We are not doing Alabama. Not this time, at least. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We are not moving back. You need to stop. Oh, he's so funny. I don't want to work with it anymore. I don't blame you, Carrie. Once you are done with a color or a color theme, I get it. Okay, so I've got 50, but then I've got an extra, looks like 6 maybe. Yeah. So I've got 56 instead of 50. So that's okay. We can work with a few extras. Okay. So I'm going to pin this up in 5 stacks. That way we don't have too much on the board all at once. You know what? We're going to go up here. If I can pin through. I don't know if I can pin through. Hey, Steph. Welcome in. You came in right as my back was turned. I love it. Hi, Peppy. I see you. He's got his ball again. He is coming over with his ball. Oh my gosh, this particular fabric does not like to be pinned. It is a very stiff, tight woven fabric. So we have leopard print, brown, and yellow so far. Oh, there's a color 2 animal. Okay. Maybe it's different. I don't know. I'm looking at some of the other clues. Everybody's saying hello. I'm glad y'all are doing that. I so am. All right. Let's see. There's 4 of the 5 stacks. And here is stack 5. And just remember, I am pinning through 10 layers of fabric. So that goes into it a little bit. All right. So this is kind of my process when I get those. Could those fabrics supposed to be like a churn dash, friendship star, or some kind of star blocks? Very likely. I am open to all suggestions. If you guys come up with something, we will try it. We will see if it works. Okay, so that was 6. Now I've got 7 and 8. Well, 7 in one bag and then 8 in the next one. It looks like I have a good run right now. All right. Okay, so color 7, animal, was supposed to be 2 strips at 5.5, and then you're supposed to cut 25 5.5 by 3-inch rectangles, which I'm guessing are all of these. Yes, it probably is. And I don't know. So it's just going to be whatever I come up with for it. Because, yeah. And then we've got 25 3-inch squares. So we have 25 of these. I'm going to pin it in 2 stacks because I can't pin all 25. Hey, Shelby, welcome in. Good to see you. I've still got to go write some math stuff too. I'll be looking at I'll have some dinner. I don't blame you one bit. All right, so we got our 25 of the yellow, but is it a different yellow? No, it's the same yellow. Okay, it's the same yellow. No, sir. There's a $250 appearance fee. We're not paying up. I have the friends and family discount. All right. I mean, these are some interesting sizes. So I don't know. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so clue 8 is 25 more of those, of that size. So I really wish they'd given me the pattern or told me where the clues came from. That would make my life so much easier. But that's okay. It's okay. I will work through the confusion because that's what I do. Oh my gosh. What do you guys think? Is this a quilt that you think that you would have signed up for? Are these colors something that you would have signed up for? If you had known this was a mystery, I'm sorry I missed saying hello to everyone. My dad has been very needy this evening. No worries, Laura. We understand. We definitely understand. All right. I think I'm going to put this side of my board out when I go back. Hey, Jacqueline, welcome in. Welcome. So my boards are double-sided, so I have projects on the other side of each of these boards. So when I put them back, I may leave these sides out so I can see them all. Because I think if I don't, I'll forget that I was working on it. But I really shouldn't forget because this one's pretty substantial. I wonder if the squares with the rectangles here were going to be, I am not much for brown, says Judy. I don't blame you. Chloe says that she likes the colors. I am not a huge fan. I really am not. All right, color 2 animal, which is this, 25 5.5 by 3-inch rectangles. And then we have background yellow is 25 3-inch squares. So it's kind of like that first one that we did. I'm wondering if this is supposed to be done in reverse of the first set because they were 2 different clues. So I'm wondering like if it was a snowball for this and then for these. And then I wonder if these were the opposite direction snowball. I wonder. So we're going to put these over here as we build it out. I kind of feel like I see eyes in the leopard print. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. Does anybody else get freaked out by eyeballs? Or is that just a me thing? I don't like eyeballs. Chloe says that she likes browns. I do like browns. I don't like yellow though. But, you know, if you're going to do leopard prints, you might as well do it in natural colors. So I'm not going to, I'm not going to knock it. We'll try it. All right, so that was clue 9. I've got 10 right here. We're getting into some bigger pieces maybe. Oh, okay. These are duplicates of that. 25 5.5 by 3-inch rectangles. Linda says she doesn't care for the animal print, but likes the browns and yellows. Yeah, I can see that. Oh no. Let's see, I can't tell if my patience is dwindling or he's just becoming more demanding. Usually when you question something like that, it's 50-50. Oh, my machine doesn't want to stay threaded today. Oh no. I have not sewn all day today. I am so looking forward to sewing tomorrow. I am so ready for it. I'm betting that there's something with these. Hey, Kathy! Welcome in. Welcome in. You guys, if you have not watched the replay for the Yuletide Sampler 2 from Friday, it's over on Kathy's channel. You can go catch it over there. Laura's not a huge fan of animal prints either. Yeah, it's not my normal cup of tea. I do not buy anything leopard print ever for myself. You will not ever see me wearing leopard print. How is everyone doing tonight is Kathy's question. Good question. All right, this clue, we've got 4 strips, 5.5, cut into 5.5-inch squares, 25 squares. And then we've got the animal print cut into 53-inch squares. And I don't know, did they actually, okay, maybe they did actually cut all of it. Maybe they did. Okay, we're going to see. We're going to see. I think maybe these are extra. I don't know. Let's see if these are the full size of the rest of them. Oh, it looks like they are. Okay, so I've got some to unfold. Kathy did not go to bed yet. Ah, yeah, I hear you. I haven't gone to bed yet either. I went to bed last night, but I haven't been to bed today. I kind of wanted to a couple of times. All right, so we've got 4 little 5.5-inch squares that were folded in half. So they have been folded in half for a good long time and stuffed into a bag, so they are really, really pressed firmly. So we'll see how they shape up. All right, let's split this stack mostly in half so I can pin these up there. Kathy says she loves leopard print. They are just large kitty cats, and I love cats. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, yeah, Laura says, Miss Kathy, it's way past my bedtime in your time zone. I'm usually in bed by 9, but awake by 5 in the morning. I cannot be awake that early. Hey, Andrea. Carrie was in bed, but it was the usual 30 minutes for her nap. I hear you. I hear you. All right, so now we've got these squares. And Andrea saying howdy to friends, or howdy friends. We are all friends here. We are. All right. So I've got the 25 5.5-inch squares. But then I have the 50 3-inch squares. So I'm wondering if these were like snowballing 2 of the corners maybe. If that's what we were doing with them. Now, while I'm thinking about it, these are the same size as those squares over there. So maybe they're kind of linked together. Let's see. I need my bed. The woozies have me right now, but in visit with my dad's old college roommate. He came in yesterday. Oh, that's sweet. That's awesome. Definitely visit with people when you can. Definitely visit. I was able to work on my quilt top today, says Linda. I'm making a maple leaf quilt with fall colors. Loving it so far. I'm so happy for you. That is awesome to get to work on that. I was cutting triangles today. I had a lot to cut. And I've only cut what I had that I knew that I could for sure cut. I still need to cut my ones from the purple and the silvers and grays and all of that. But I kind of have to work with the layout on that a little bit. I can't just straight cut everything and it be right, because not everything is going to be a triangle in that quilt. So I have to be a little bit more patient and wait until I have everything lined up. I am looking for a die for my Aki quilt. I'm looking for the 3-inch finished square, but I don't have that one. That was the one die I don't have that I need. It's 9:35 right now in Central. I've been trying to go to bed by 9, but that didn't happen. Nope, not if you're still awake. Laura says her dad lives with her, and today he's been challenging to say the least. Yeah. Oh, yes. I will have to go check it out. Chloe's saying that she thinks Linda's maple leaf quilt top is on her channel. Oh, perfect. Yay. I will definitely have to go check it out. I've been off in my own little corner. I've been listening to music today, not being on YouTube. So I've been off in my own little corner for that. All right, so we don't know if those are if that's how this is going to go or not. All right, so that was clue 11. We do have clue 12. I'm still cutting pieces for a 50th anniversary quilt. It only has 4,342. I am over almost finished. I hear you. That's a lot of pieces. Yeah, this one has 1,200, and that is it's just half square triangles, and it's put together however I want to put it together, just so long as it ends up pretty. Kathy says he comes down 2 times a year. I always try to make it over to see him. He's known me since the womb, and I love to see him. We call him Uncle. I'm sorry to hear that, Laura. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. All right. So we've got 50 of the 3-inch squares. So we're back to that again. And we've got 25. So these are going to be flying geese. I can almost guarantee you these are going to be flying geese. Because we've got 25 of the rectangles like this, same size. And then we've got 50 of the squares. So these are going to be flying geese. I can go ahead and tell you that right now. That's what that's going to be, no matter what. That's what we'll probably start with. We'll probably start with sewing these when I start working on it, because at least that I know what it is. How is my wrist today? I'm medicated, so at the moment it's not doing too bad. I did have to go medicated because I was doing so much earlier. I pushed myself to get those triangles cut. I am kind of on a deadline with that quilt. That is one of the super secret ones I was cutting on, oh gosh, when was that? When was I cutting that? That was Tuesday, wasn't it? Yeah, that was Tuesday. Or no, that was Saturday. That was Saturday. I did a pop-up live on Saturday, and I was cutting or I was pulling out fabrics. And so, yeah, I ended up with a good selection of blues, and I didn't have to pull any other blues out. So everything I pulled out, I was able to use, and I ended up with a little extra. So I did not have to cut through every last bit of it. I didn't have a lot left over, but I had just a little bit. I ended up not cutting into one of the prints entirely, the one that was kind of polyester. I ended up not needing it at all. That was fun. Yes! I love doing that. And my ironing board is still what's sitting down here. So until Mr. Siberian Wind moves it back for me, which I can't lift it right now, it's going to stay. So I can't sew until he moves it for me. But I'm sure I can convince him to move it tonight. And we always have some serious discussions about current events. Football and politics is so funny to watch him and my dad talk politics. I let my husband and my dad talk politics. I stay out of it. I just stay out of it. Okay, that was clue 12. Clue 13. We are doing some more 5.5 inch by 3 inch rectangles like this. And because of the timing, because it is clue 13, right after clue 12 had those flying geese, I feel like there's some kind of linkage between the two. I don't know, but I feel like there is. Most days are fine, but I don't know why today he's been so challenging. He's been living with us for 5 years. It's supposed to be 6 months. It's been a bit longer than that. Just a bit. Just a bit. Just a bit longer. So, all right. Goodness gracious, guys. Can you see that pattern? It is a lot of these same fabrics. Okay, clue 14 I don't have 15, 16, or 17. So I'm missing 3 whole clues, plus the 2 I've already missed. And I don't know what they were. So we're just going to have to see what we can put together with what we have. All right, so there's 25 of the 5.5 inch squares. And same problem as the first stack of 5.5 inch squares. we got some that were folded. So I'm going to unfold those real quick, and then we're going to pin them up. I know if my dad and stepmom had to move in with me or I had to move in with them, it'd be very challenging. We all three have very strong personalities. Yes. I think that's the story with me and my mom. I think my dad and I would get along a lot better, but me and my mom, we very strongly, we have strong feelings. And her strong feelings and my strong feelings would not line up enough of the time to make it easy. It would definitely be a challenge for sure. Definitely a challenge for sure. All right, so we've got these 5.5-inch squares, and I don't know what fabrics or what cuts were in these missing clues. So we're just going to be putting together whatever we can put together when we figure this out. All right, so clue 18, 3 strips 5.5 inches, and then 6 strips 5.5 inches. Okay, so we have some more big strips. Kathy, that's part of the problem. My dad is very passive aggressive, and that doesn't help. My husband and I just say it how it is. He doesn't. It's an interesting dynamic. Oh gosh. Kathy says she's closer to her dad, but we would butt heads a lot. But my mom and I would have a blast because we would cook all the time. So my mom and my husband would get along fabulously. They would be cooking all the time. The two of them, they would figure it out. Like, I mean, they don't have the same cooking styles necessarily, but they would figure that out. Me and my dad would let me cook whatever I wanted to, or he'd cook when he needed to now, because he knows how to cook now. But like that wouldn't be where we'd have our discussions. My kids said that one would take dad and the other mom, but not at the same time. Yes. I would, so if something happens to my dad, I think my mom might move up here with us. I don't think the reverse is true. I don't think if something happened to my mom that dad would move. But I think it would be easier on me if dad moved. Like dad, I could put up with dad a little bit easier, I think, than with mom. Just because mom and I would definitely butt heads over different things. She'd want to clean or fix things, and she would of course do it the way she wants to do it, and not the way I've already established that I do it. Like it would be that kind of mix. Okay, there's 6 of these and 3 of these. So either there's an inner border and then an outer border in this clue. This is clue 18. Or this is supposed to be like a strip set. Something like that. My kid said that one, oh, okay, yeah. My mom and I had a difficult relationship when I was younger, and I thought things would be easier with dad. I was wrong. My mom and I had a much better relationship. Mine's exactly the opposite. There were times that I did not get along with dad growing up, but I definitely get along with him better now. I just know what topics not to talk about with him. And my husband is a perfect buffer. My husband knows exactly what to say and how to say it. And the two of them get along famously, never fight. I, however, fight with my parents. I have fought with them in the past. Okay, there's 36 1 3/4 inch squares. That is the final clue that I have. Clue 19 is 36 3 1/4 inch square, or 1 3/4 inch squares. Yeah. Take care of our dad and stepmom, and the younger sister takes care of our mom. I hear ya. Oh, okay. One adopted. My older sister takes care of our aunt. I take care of our dad and stepmom, and the younger sister takes care of our mom. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. So, who has ideas? We still have like an hour and 15, and I don't have my sewing machine out. Hey, Lana, welcome. Tammy, my husband is definitely the buffer in our home. I love him even more for that. Yeah, absolutely. Mine is a fantastic buffer. He's great at it. Absolutely great at it. Not that we need it all that often, but yeah, it helps. Those are cool animal drawings, aren't they? Aren't they? You know what? I'm curious now. Because we have 5.5-inch squares in here on the repeats, I wonder what size these are. Oh, these are bigger than 6.5. But there's plenty of room that I can cut these down to. Can I cut them down to 5.5? Can I get a 5-inch? Looks like I can. Let's see. It'll be tight on some of them. Let's see. It'll be tight on some of them, but I think I can cut and have a 5-inch finished square. Kathy says, I love those colors, so you're missing 5 clues. I am. I'm missing clue 3, 5, 15, 16, and 17. So yeah, I'm missing 5 clues total. So I don't know what I'm going to be able to make out of this, but I think I'll be able to make something pretty. So I'm thinking that these are supposed to be flying geese. So the rectangles and the 2 squares, I think those are supposed to be flying geese. And I don't know what the other rectangle is for. But we have the same thing kind of going on with these, but we only have half. So I think these are supposed to be, maybe it's like attic window, but I don't have enough of the drawings to do enough attic windows. What do you guys think about it doing an attic window? I wonder if that would work. I wonder. Wonder. Do you think an attic window would work? Because these are not any bigger to accommodate for the size. Or do you think they would just be squared off and not attic windowed? Because if I've got 25 of these and 25 of these, but then I've got 50 of those squares. Back to my sewing binding on the quilt. Shelby says attic window would be cute. Would be cool. Yeah, it would. I just don't know. Because now that I realize I don't have that many, I don't know if that would work. Where did these the 53-inch squares? Okay, those were clue 6. We're missing clue 5. They're lovely. Thank you. And what you don't use for sashing, you can make a fancy border. That's true. I love attic window quilts, but it depends on the fabric. I know. And I only have 9 of the little panels. Has anyone heard from Cynthia? Been wondering if she was able to get moved today. I have not heard from her yet. So no, I don't know if she's been in any of the other chats. She probably hasn't been with being busy. So I really don't know. I might check on her on Facebook in a little bit. She might already be asleep though, especially if she's moving today. She might be asleep tonight. It looks like you have enough of the long pieces for sashing. I do. I have a lot of big pieces. So I've got 5 each of these strips. So like 10 strips total. So maybe 4 patches with that. These 2 strips are the same size. So these strip sets, I would have plenty to do, like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I could do 4 patches with that. This was extra, kind of. Like, it came with this same step, but it's a different size. So I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go. I might text her tomorrow, see. Yeah, do that. Absolutely. And then these 2 came with the same clue. So they're different sizes as well. So I'm not really sure what I would do. These are the same size, but there's like double this to that. So, you know what? Let's do this. Let me take half of them and put the other half on the other side. That way we kind of remember. So let's see. I think with attic window, did this not come with pattern? Nope, it did not. It did not, Kathy. The two that are different sizes might work for the attic windows. It might. It might. I bet that's not what they had originally planned, though. The only thing I think I know for sure is that these were flying geese. Like, that's the only thing that I can think of for sure. Shelly says, apparently I'm now obsessed with your idea for attic windows. I could tell. I could tell. These really just don't make any sense to me at all. This was a grab from a swap. Kind of. Yeah, it was a free to get home. It was I don't know what I'm doing with it, and maybe I don't already have the pattern, and I'm just going to bring it and see if somebody takes it. And yeah, I didn't have all the clues. But I also don't have a pattern either, so maybe they didn't have the pattern. So all of these are the same size as these. So there's only 50 of those. And there's going to be 25 of those and 25 of those, and then there's 25 of them over there too. So I've got 75. Oh, you know what? We have more squares here. So maybe they are flying geese. Cornerstones for those little squares. I don't know. Oh, it could be. That might make sense. How many? We got 36. That would be perfect, Shelby. Yes. I like that idea. So I'm going to take one set. As it's trying to blow off of my lap. We're going to have to trim the squares first, which I don't have my cutting board over here. But we're going to pin these in place so I know what I'm doing with them. Are you trying to do a bigger quilt or smaller wall hanging? Whatever size I can get out of this. Let's see, what if you did frames around your pictures, alternating yellow and black? It might work. I mean, I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Anything you guys can come up with, we are game. We are absolutely game. All right, my white pins are smaller and they're more delicate. They do much better with pinning fabric to fabric. These red pins are more for these red pins are more for pinning specifically to the board. That's what I bought them for specifically. Not that they're any different. I just reserved them specifically for that. Enjoy your dinner, Shelby, right? Yeah, we kind of pulled her out for dinner. Oh, I still haven't eaten dinner. I ate some crackers to take meds with. I did not want to put anything heavy on my stomach. I'm basically done now. Just had a small plate. Oh, okay. All right. So that is what those are for. Yes, we are going to make that happen. Perfect. So these may have been one of the clues. That very well could be the clues. So we're going to move these down because there's the right number of them to do it. Because there was 36 and then there's 9 of those. So that's perfect. Okay. So what happens if, I'm going to trim them down first. I'm going to trim these down so that they were the right size. But what happens if we do a flying goose on all 4 sides of each one and then do another flying goose coming out of that a little bit? Because just because stuff came in the same clue doesn't necessarily mean that they were all used in the same clue. I fully expect that we could be throwing that idea out the window. So I don't have enough to flying goose both directions of these. So I'm going to say one side does and one side doesn't. Maybe if I do one side does and one side doesn't for these, I wonder. We're going to see. We're going to see what we come up with. All right. Let me take a couple of them. And we're going to take a couple of these. We're just going to play real quick. If I can get them loose. They like each other. They like each other a lot. Do you guys like brainstorming with me like this? I really enjoy you guys being able to be a part of this process and not be left out. Because I don't feel like I should leave you guys out of something like this, because you'll probably encounter something like this in your quilting journey where you kind of get to a point where you just need to test out some ideas. So I kind of like the idea of being able to do that. All right, I'm going to pin these on here so that they kind of do the angle thing, like as though I sewed them. I'm not going to sew them tonight, but we're going to pin them and see. And let's see, there's one. Let me pin this other one. And some of them may have to be may have to be opposite directions, and I don't know yet. I have no idea. I mean, they didn't cut any triangles at all. But if we're right about the other, and who caught that one? Yes, Shelby. If Shelby's right about that other one, then then we could be looking at a lot of snowballing stuff going on. So that could very well be the case. And I wonder, because these are 3-inch strips, but this dark brown doesn't play in a lot of different places. So I'm thinking that it might have a different purpose. I don't know for sure, but it might. And I may bring you guys down here. I think I will. Oh, thank you. Laura says, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up for Tammy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, let me see if I can bring you guys to the the ironing board. Looks like I can. All right, so we are going to bring you guys over to that. I'm going to get that gone. Okay, so here's all my little clue cards. I'm going to scoot them out of the way. They're going to scoot. All right, so let's take this. I'm going to take that one mainly because I haven't gotten it. I haven't done anything different with it yet. So, pretending that this is already cut down. Oh, I would still need a square, wouldn't I? But, oh. All right, so that's angled out. Okay, all these are angled the same direction. Oh, let me move this where you guys can see it. I just realized I'm working out of you guys' range. All right. Maybe the thinner strips are for sashing. That's very likely. I'm still kind of leaning towards either 4 patches or 9 patches, maybe. You guys kind of see this coming together this way, where we have this going across, and then we have this coming across, and this coming across, and this coming across. Do you see that? And I do have enough of these to make that happen. I don't have enough. Okay, I don't have enough of those to make it happen. That's the only problem. I'll have enough to make these. Actually, these blocks. Maybe these are separate. Maybe those are separate. Maybe these blocks are supposed to be something totally different. Let's see. Let's grab an animal print. Just because we can. I don't know. Alright, that's a lot of animal print right next to each other, so I doubt that that's probably the idea. But again, I don't have squares to go in the corner. What you thinking, guys? What you thinking? Because I've got 50 of these squares. I've got 50 of the leopard print squares, animal print. And then I've got 50 of the yellow ones. Well, it's been fun. It's 10 p.m. Yes, go to bed, Kathy. Absolutely go to bed. So I've got 50 of these. And I got 50 of the yellows. Then I've got, but I only have 9 of the focus fabric squares. I think those squares are alternating squares. I think so too. But I don't know exactly how they're put in here. Sir, stop, please. He's being noisy. Okay, so these are the same size as those are wide. So these strips with the really dark brown and then the yellow are the same size width as these. But they weren't. These, when they're sewn together, 1 3/4, will make that size. So I think these were 4 patches. So these will probably be 4 patches going up against. Help, sir, please stop. We're being obnoxious. We're licking. Sorry. Come so. Come here. Okay. Everybody's saying goodnight to Kathy, and then being super quiet. Are we all brain dead? Is that what it is? Because I'm kind of brain dead myself. I'm getting there. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do. Absolutely, Carrie. She says she needs to say goodnight. Have fun, everyone. See you next time. Absolutely. Go pet some fabric before you get in bed. And Kathy, if you haven't gone to bed yet, go pet some fabric. So I think what I'll do first, and let me know what you guys think. I think what I'll do first is I will sew the cornerstones. You know what? Let me swap back over. Okay. I think I'll sew the cornerstones on all of these. And I don't know if I should trim them down or not. Maybe they're supposed to be bigger. Maybe that's part of the deal, is that they're supposed to be bigger. But I think I'm going to sew these into flying geese. I was thinking cornerstones with sashing so the blocks will be framed. I think so too, but that is definitely supposed to be 4 patches. And this is definitely supposed to be something together. And so is this. This is supposed to be something together, but maybe that is the borders around each of the blocks. Chloe says she's getting tired. She's frustrated. She misplaced pieces for the spellbound block. Oh no! I wish I could say it gets better, but there's a new block coming out tomorrow, and I have no idea how I'm gonna be able to sew it together. I don't even know what block comes out tomorrow. Do we know what block comes out tomorrow? Let me see, because I think it was in one of the emails as to what blocks in Spellbound we get. Let me go back. And guys, I'm crazy excited. I got asked, and I have been accepted to do Quiltmas this year. So I will be doing Quiltmas. If you've not heard about Quiltmas, you'll see more information coming up soon. But I got invited to participate in Quiltmas. All right, let's see. Week 5. Let's see. Does it tell me which one? Okay. Those are the ones we've already done. Okay. I'm not seeing where it tells us. I know at one point there is a listing of the order in which they were. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Okay. Well, we've already done those. So apparently they got swapped. Bubbling Brew and Spooky Cat. So if it all goes in order, Bubbling Brew is, I think, the cauldron, and this cat is the like scaredy cat looking thing. I think maybe we'll see what comes up. We'll see what comes up tomorrow. They'll be found eventually. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Our sale lady says, do you have enough animal print squares that can be surrounded by yellow and yellow squares surrounded by animal print? Maybe. There's not an exact, oh, thank you guys. So for the yellow squares, there's enough to pair with every rectangle, at least 1 or 2. Oh, good night, Joyce. Go pet some fabric before you get in bed. I barely had enough binding still on the quilt and ended up after joining by machine with about 1/2 inch left over. Oh, perfect. And yes, it is very exciting news about Quiltmas. I'm so crazy excited. I have not done Quiltmas before. I didn't think about wanting to join in, and I decided I would go ahead and join in this year. And now I got to get working because I do this to myself. I put deadlines on myself that I have to do. Thank you. Yay. I'm hoping that it will drive some traffic over here. Absolutely. 4 a.m. definitely does come early, Judy. She says, good night, everyone. 4 a.m. comes early. It's already 11. Ha! Your Eastern time zone. Yes, get some sleep. Get some sleep. Okay, so these rectangles, like the leopard print, it is leopard print. I've got enough to do half of them with 2 squares, and then half of them with just 1 each. On the yellow, I have enough to do these and these with squares, but not those. So I have another stack of them that I don't have enough to do with. So it's not an even match. What do you want, sir? Oh, you brought me your ball? Can I have your ball, please? Please? Okay, apparently I can't have his ball. I'm not going to go down and grab it. Sir, bring. You're not getting the can. We're not playing with the can tonight. You could use the tiny squares to snowball those rectangles. If I do that though, like these, the tiny squares, I have just enough to snowball all 9 of these. That's it. Yes, hand sew the binding tomorrow, Susan. That is awesome. You've made fantastic progress. I still have to quilt the Sew and Tell giveaway quilt. So that's on my list too. So I am probably going to be basting that Wednesday and then coming home and quilting it. I think that's what my process is going to be. Is that binding chicken. Good one, Laura. Good one. I agree. It probably is binding chicken. That's a new one. I haven't heard of binding chicken before, but that's good. I like that one. Sir, could you stop sniffing me like I'm going to get you something? I have your blueberry. We has a blueberry. And in exchange for the blueberry, we are getting the ball. Keeps him occupied. Okay. So I wonder, okay, so there is 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't remember seeing 7 anywhere. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I definitely don't remember seeing 7 of one and 8 of the other anywhere. I just got 3 foundation paper piecing 12-inch blocks done, and work comes early, so I'm off to bed. Absolutely, Linda. Sleep well, and you've petted some fabric, so that'll help. Hey, Sheila, welcome in. Glad you're here. We are trying to figure out what I can do with this. Just heard a little about Quiltmas. Yes, I am. I am doing Quiltmas this year. I have been accepted to do Quiltmas. I'm so crazy excited. I have no idea what I'm doing yet, but I will figure out something. What is your deal, bud? You got to bring me your blueberry. Oh, I'm glad you won. It would be awful to have to rip out binding. Oh my gosh. Would it ever, Laura? Absolutely. I'm looking to see. I don't remember what clue these strips were from. So I'm looking for these 2 strips. These right here. I kind of lost where these strips were. 8 strips, 4 1/4, and 8 strips, 1 3/4. I don't think I've got 8. Did I miscount? I have 8 of the 1. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I do have 8. Okay. All right, I've got 8. So if I do these as sashing, oh yes, that'd be fantastic, Joan. Absolutely. I know everybody's vying to win that one. Thank you, Susan. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. But if I do this as sashing around those blocks, then all the rest of this could go for creating a background effect. What do you guys think? Because if there's 8 strips, because 6.5 inches, no, that'll be bigger than 6.5 inches. Because we're looking at 4 plus 1.5, so that's 5.5 inches. Okay, so this would actually be wide enough to do the 5.5 inch. Once these are sewn together, they'll be 5.5 inches, which is the same size as those squares up there. Tammy, I'm so excited for you joining Quiltmas. You deserve all the views and subscribers you can get. Your quilty community is amazing. It is. It absolutely is. I want people who want to be here. So that's what I'm always shooting for. Even though my dog doesn't want to be here. I want people who want to be here. All right, bring me your blueberry. Bring it. Thank you. We're throwing the blueberry because I'm a horrible aim. The blueberry, I'm not worried if it gets buried. He's got 3 or 4 more, at least, something like that. 2 or 3 more. I don't know. He's got more. Should I add anything to this? I mean, I think there's plenty of fabric to make a quilt of some kind of size with what I've got. But would you add anything to it? What I might do is I might go in to EQ, electric quilt, and I might play with some ideas and see what I can come up with too. Oh, did you bring it back, sir? Well, bring it. I still have your ball. Where's your blueberry? Yeah, tails in the tails in the wind. Oh, you guys don't normally see me this laid back. What is Quiltmas? Quiltmas is 12 days of exploring different quilting creators. I know I've talked to Sean, and he is part of Quiltmas. A different content creator is the one who sent me the email to see if I wanted to join in this year. And so what each content creator does is we create one item that will go to whoever wins our Quiltmas item. And so we'll have to ship our item, which is no big deal. I can do that. But I was sort of figuring out about, I kind of think so too, but I'm not sure. I think I'm going to have to figure out some kind of block too. It's like the 12 days of Christmas on quilting channels. Yeah, it really kind of is. So I don't know what day I have yet. I won't know that until a little bit further on. I've chosen what word will be my special word. So you guys will have to either listen for or you'll have to read my special word somewhere during my video. And then you have to use that special word to win the prize. The creator makes a Christmas quilt and gives it away. Yes. I thought it was just a gift, a Christmas gift of some sort. But yeah, it'll be something quilty related, and I will be giving it away. I've chosen my word, so we're going to hope that my word is not going to be hard for me to work with. But I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'll start working on my video as soon as I know what day I am. Because, of course, this being my first year, you have to find clues in all the videos to enter to win. Yes. I think you have to enter, like you have to get all 12 creators' videos and win, or get all of their clues or something in order to win, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Hey, Zaza! Welcome in. Welcome in. We are doing a laid-back evening. I do not know what I'm going to do with all of this. So aside from snowballing the corners, and I think I am going to leave them the 6.5 inch size, or the almost 7 inch size that they currently are. I don't think I'm going to trim them down. I think I'll just square them because they're all already the same exact sizes. So I think I'm just going to square them, make sure that they're 100% square, and then I'll snowball them and I'll work with whatever size they are. And we'll figure out how we have to put the rest of this together to make it look pretty. So I don't know exactly how that's going to go. Matt Shelley saying, congrats on your first live stream, Zaza. Unfortunately, I missed it, but hope to catch the replay this week. It is so worth it. So worth it. They've done bags, quilts, table runners, etc. They are all beautiful items. I've joined the past 2 years. Oh, perfect, Joan. Yay. Yes, so I will officially, finally be a Quiltmas participant this year. I'm super crazy excited about it. I have not participated in Quiltmas before. I haven't even been. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yay. You now have another raffle ticket, by the way. She says, congrats on joining in the Quiltmas journey. I love your content. Thank you. Hey, you know, Zaza, if we don't have a few issues, then are we really content creators? That is really the way to look at it. My very first live stream, I was shaking so bad. You could probably see in my hand that I was shaking. Like I was so insanely nervous. By the second or third, I realized that can you bring me your blueberry. As you knock my things down off my wall. But the first live stream is always the most nerve-wracking just because you've never done it before. All right, are you going to wait? You're going to be pretty and you're going to wait. Look at me. Wait. Oh, good thing I said that. I didn't make it over my shelves, guys. Oh, I forgot to remind him. They're lucky to have you. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. I also have the power. I first see all the creative interpretations during Quiltmas. Zaza, I too will watch your live on replay. Good deal, Susan. So I already kind of know what I'm going to make. And I think I'm going to have a lot of fun. Tammy, I was the same. I thought I was going to throw up. Then when I realized there was no sound, I nearly died. Okay. I do a lot of collaborations. So I have Sean hanging out with me. I've had new content creators. I had Alicia, when she was brand spanking new, come hang out with me. I've had Kathy on here where we couldn't figure out what we were doing wrong. Um, I've had audio issues out the wazoo. If you don't ever have an audio issue, you are not a creator. You are not a creator if you don't have it. Uh, Joan says, Zaza, your live was great when you got the audio on. Had to watch replay, so I was shop hopping. Yes. Yeah. Once you got the audio, you're golden. You got it, girl. You got it. Sheila, great. That's why I love Quiltmas. There's so much creativity to be found. I kind of already know what I'm going to do because I chose my word based off of what I think I want to do for my Quiltmas gift. And I'm just gonna have to be creative with what I put together, like what I actually do for it. So we're just gonna see. We're gonna see what we do. Um, oops, did I do that? Did I do that, sir? He's over here waiting. So I have a blueberry and I have a ball. These are the two toys that he has been playing with nonstop, aside from his hedgehogs and his monkey. I love Quiltmas. It's so much fun. I am doing it this year. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I am thinking that I will do a table topper, but I'm not 100% sure yet if that's what I'm going to do or if I'm going to do something slightly different. There are experienced YouTubers who still have the occasional audio issues. It happens. Yes, it is. Yes, it does. It definitely does. Guys, I have forgotten to turn my microphone on. Now, when I'm over on William's channel, I forget to turn my microphone off when I'm sewing. But over here, I forget to turn my microphone on. And I'm just talking. Oh, my thing isn't moving. So, no, nobody can hear me. Okay, let me fix that. It is normal. It is a normal part. Oh, he is insistent, guys. He is insistent. Some creators don't follow the brief at all. No, they don't. No, they absolutely don't. I kind of follow my own thing as far as what I want to do. Sir, thank you. I kind of do my own thing with what I want to do and how I want to do it. Just because if I don't enjoy this, I'm not going to enjoy it at all. Like, I'm not going to stay happy. Don't worry about tech issues. Every creator has them. Yes. Quilters are a very forgiving and loving community. We are. We absolutely are. Oh. He didn't balance it. He's not going to. He doesn't balance. Of all the things he does, balancing is not it. He's wanting the ball more than he wants. You knocked my block off the wall. Can you bring it? Gentle. Thank you. He picked it up for me. I don't have to pick it up. Laura there, everyone. Everyone has been so kind and supportive. Absolutely. Wouldn't be alive without some issues. We expect it from everybody. It's just the way it goes. Yeah. Especially if you go live early or, you forget what time you're supposed to go live. He is dying for his ball. Okay. He has his ball. We'll let him play. But yeah, if you don't have some kind of technical issue, you're not alive. You're not a live person. I don't follow a lot of large channels. I much prefer the small, loving communities. Exactly. So I do follow a couple of bigger communities, but it's because I really love their content, not because I find a sense of community there, if that makes sense. I follow the community where I can. And there's a lot of content creators that I really do try to follow, and I just can't seem to catch them when they're live, or their lives and my time frame just don't work together. I love how your eyes making unique projects. Me? Yeah, I try. I hope they're unique. This is definitely unique. This is out of my normal comfort zone too. And no, Mr. Siberian Wind did not pick this one out, I promise. And Zaza's projects were very unique. I loved all the little pin cushions. I don't typically use them. I use the magnetic ones. I have the purple one for my normal pins. This one is blue with white polka dots, and it's got my wall pins. Hey, Living and Crafting with MS, welcome in. Alex, right? Welcome, welcome. Zaza, what is your channel? Zaza, do exclamation selfie here, and that will drop your link. You absolutely can put your link in here. Anytime you guys, if you're a content creator, anytime you guys get in here, drop your link. Just go ahead and drop your link. It works. And then I've got a pink one that has my flat flower head pins. And I was dying laughing when Zaza said that the pins with the big pieces on them they were nail art things. And she's like, "How do you scratch your nose with, or pick your nose with that?" I just died laughing. Just died laughing. Tammy, that makes sense. Yes, there are larger channels I follow, but I really enjoy the community and smaller channels. Yeah. Animal prints are way out of my comfort zone. Me too, Susan. Me too. They are just totally not normal for me. Hey, Susie, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We are brainstorming. We are brainstorming tonight. So I get free to get home projects all the time. I use a magnetic pin cushion too. I love them. They're the only kind that I use because that way I can just drop a pin and it's right where it needs to be. I don't have to fight with it at all. I love that. I love that. So I get free to get home projects all the time. They are kind of they're not really my bread and butter. I won't put it that way because I don't make a lot of money off of them. I don't make anything off of them most of the time. But I do get free to get home projects because I don't mind working with a little bit of challenge. If I really hated this and just absolutely despised it and didn't have these little panel pieces that go perfectly with it, then I would probably put all of this into my scrap boxes and cut it up for different things. So that would be perfectly fine with me. I would not mind doing that, and it would not break my heart. However, this one, I think there's a lot of potential with it. I think there's a lot of options for what I can do with it and how I can put it together. So we're not going to work on this next week, but we will work on it in 2 weeks, I think. I think that's my timeline. Let me look. Okay, the 5th, Mr. Siberian Wind is going to be here. We are going to talk about Wyoming history and specifically Casper history. So we're going to talk about local history for me. Stuff that he'll probably come up with a lot of things I don't know yet. He's so proud of himself too about it. Especially when he comes up with stuff that I don't know. Oh my gosh. Guys, you guys can't see his little cat that ate the mouse look that he's got. He does the cat that ate the mouse look. All about having the one up on me, knowing something that I didn't know. So he loves doing that. I don't mind letting him. So the 5th, he will be here hanging out with me. We are going to work on, thank you, Zaza. So we're going to work on a rag quilt. So I will pull the AccuQuilt out, or Mr. Siberian Wind will pull the AccuQuilt out, I should say. We're going to pull the AccuQuilt out and I'll cut a couple of blocks, and then we will get to sewing a quilt with rag blocks. We're going to quilt it and then actually sew it, and they're going to be cut with the AccuQuilt rag die. This die is a little finicky because it will eat your fabric a little bit just because there's so many different blades cutting. So if you've never done the rag die before, you'll get to see it in action. You'll get to see it working. I think I will go grab some denim maybe, and it might actually be my sample for the class, so I can teach that over at 4-H as well. Yes, and my birthday is coming up soon. We are, let's see, 7, 8, 9 days away. October 7th, show and tell. is also my birthday. Sir, could you stop? No, you've already grabbed that block once. I don't want your saliva on it twice. Out. Out, sir. He's knocking it down for a second time. This one is now going up here to be a little bit more protected from the puppy. From the puppy tail. He's put his saliva on it once, picking it up for me. It is coming up fast, right, Chloe? It so is. So we have show and tell on the 7th. Then on the 12th, which is a Sunday, so this upcoming Sunday is the 5th, we're going to do rag quilts. And the 12th, I think we're going to pull this back out. We're going to see where I'm at with it, if I've gotten anything done, and we're just going to see what we need to do. We're just going to try to sew what we can sew. And if I've gotten a quilt plan for it by then, you guys will get to see the quilt plan and see how it's coming together and what all I'm doing with it, making sure the puppy is doing what he's supposed to. And then the 14th, I am giving away the Sew and Tell giveaway quilt, and we are going to have the Super Chat raffle going, and we are giving away 2 very big items. One is the bias tape maker. Yes, absolutely, Joan, you do. She's asking, do we still have time to submit? Yes, you do. 3 p.m. Mountain Time on the 7th is the last time that it can come in. So if you do not hit that 3 p.m. deadline, I cannot get it in for this month or for this one. So you still got time. And is my video choppy? Please let me know if my video is choppy. I'm so looking forward to watching the rag quilt with the Aki quilt. I have the dye, but haven't used it yet. I know. I'm so looking forward to that. So the 7th is going to be Sew and Tell. The 14th is going to be the Sew and Tell giveaway. And it's going to be the Super Chat giveaway. Super Chat is going to be the bias tape maker, as well as the binding winding tool. And it's going to be the block that I put together, the apartment block that I put together. Yes, October 5th for the Aki Quilt direct tutorial. Yes, absolutely. That is when we are doing that. Absolutely. I feel like my video is choppy. I feel like it is. I don't know if it's transferring to I've been having a few computer hiccups lately. Speaking of glitches, Zaza, I'm having them too as we speak. There was something else we were going to pull out. There was something else. I hope to have some updates on the blue super secret quilt coming up as well, so you guys can kind of see how that goes together. I do have all 1,200 triangles cut for that. So it's going to be a throw size quilt, but I have 1,200 triangles to sew together. And then what are we doing? I do have the purple super secret quilt as well. Oh, you know what? Okay, so we are doing the Super Chat giveaway on October 14th, right? The next day is when the first clue for Reflections comes out. It comes out on Wednesday, October 15th, 3 p.m. Mountain Time. You'll set an alarm. Can't count on my YouTube notifications, right, Laura? Sounds good. I may have a quilt done by then, quilting it now and then binding, so we'll see how that turns out. Perfect, Joan. Oh, perfect. Alex, I can't wait to see that. She says she started piecing her faux leather quilt today. I love that. I'm so excited to see how that comes out. I have a very textural quilt that I wanted to do for this year for State Fair and did not get it done. I'm going to see if I can get that started and get some things tested, but I've got to get a few things cleared out. This is one thing that has to be cleared out of the way. The baby blocks that I pulled out earlier have to be cleared away. And then I've got just a couple of other things that just need to be cleared so that I can work on that and have the space to work on it, because it's going to be a bulky project. So there's a lot that's going into my State Fair quilt for next year. Yeah, we're going to see how that goes. Oh, perfect. Chloe says that's great, Alex. She hopes it is going well. I hope so too. I hope so too. Um, so I do have, okay, so Reflections is already recorded. I just need to edit it and then it will be posted up. Oh, good night, Chloe. Sleep well. Pat some fabric if you haven't already. I think you did because you were looking for your pieces that you were missing. So good night. Sleep well, please. Joan, good luck. I hope you're able to get it finished. I hope so too. I'm always excited to see y'all's projects, guys. I really am. And your projects give me inspiration to finish these kinds of projects. So where you just kind of pick it up and you just don't know what to do with it. That's this kind of project. So we're going to see what I can do with it. I do still have scraps down here. I still have 2 buckets, but they may get put back away until I'm ready. Because we did one good long de-stash, pulling all the blue out. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. I still have 3 buckets that have nothing in them. 3 of these that have nothing in them. So I still need to sort through my big garbage bag full too. I know I sure did. Sewed borders and binding. You are fantastic, Susan. You got a lot done. You got a lot done. Let's see. What else do I have done? Okay, I've got, let's see, this project, that, the baby. I've got the pink one. I've got a quilt of valor. I've got a couple that'll be quick finishes once I get on to actually working on them. So we'll have quick finishes into quilt tops, not necessarily them quilted because I still don't have my machine back. But we'll have some quick tops finished. And then I get to start working on the next Sew and Tell giveaway quilt. I'm probably going to go live again here in a few. Oh, good deal. Good deal. I'm going to be getting in bed because my meds are still working and I want to take advantage of them while I can. See, I'm hoping to have the energy to get back to my sewing room tomorrow. I've been away too long. It will feel so nice when you get in there, Laura. It will just feel so wonderful. I promise it will. I promise it will. I'm trying to think. What else do I have that's quick finish? I don't know. This one's not really quick finish. This one's I gotta figure it out to finish. But I definitely need to get some quick finishes in so that I can get some space cleared up and start on some more new projects because I always have something new going on whenever I can. All right, well, guys, I think I'm running out of steam. I'm kind of glad I started a few minutes early because, yeah, I'm hitting that wall. I don't really know what else to talk about because I really can't figure out. Like as I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking at what's behind me. And beyond knowing that these 3 go together and these 2 must go together and these 2 are probably going to be 4 patches, I really don't have a direction. Good night, everyone. This one is a thinking project. It is. It definitely is a thinking project. But yeah, I'm going to head off to bed. And if you've not patted some fabric today, put needle and thread to fabric, go do that before you get in bed. Monday comes and it's going to take a lot of energy away, and you've got a full week to get through. So take care of yourself. Do what everybody's telling me to do. Take care of yourself. Oh, I hope so, Laura. I hope so. All right. Well, guys, you have a great evening and come here. Let me see. You want one? Come. All right, come here. We're gonna have a good night from the puppy too. Absolutely, Debbie. She is saying good night as well, and the puppy is also saying a very happy good night because he just got another treat. And we will see you all on Tuesday. And I don't know what we're doing Tuesday, but I'll figure it out before then. And I will see you guys later. Until